conference of the Central Council of Waddani Party has officially opened today at Burao, the administrative capital of Togdel region. The highly anticipated conference was attended by the leadership of Waddani Party, the members of the Central Council, representatives from Somaliland's political parties, and other dignitaries. We now join our reporter Abdullahi Hassan, who has been following up that story for us. Abdullahi, what do you have for us?
The first day of the Central Council Conference of Waddani Party has opened today and closed at around noon. It was mostly consumed with the speeches by different officials and dignitaries attending the conference. The heads of the regional branches of the party and other officials have reported on their respective constituencies. All the heavyweight officials of the party have also made speeches varying in length and topics. Haji Hassan has talked, the Secretary General Khadar Hussein, and so many others. But by far the most awaited speech was that of the chairman Abdurrahman Muhammad Abdurrahman Irro.
Abdullahi, could you tell us what the chairman of Waddani Party talked about today in his speech?
The chairman of the party, who closed the first day of the conference, hit many points and slammed the government on a number of issues, including security, justice, the economy, and human rights protections. The chairman alleged that the administration is developing an authoritarian streak and asserted that the nation is now under dictatorship rule. He criticized President Musa Bihi for shunning council, degrading the role of the traditional leaders and also religious leaders, and abandoning Somaliland's tradition of consensus building. About the security situation of the country, the chairman Abdurrahman Irro has lamented the recurrent and vexed communal strife in Elafwein. He basically accused the government of fueling the conflict. In another time at the speech, he alleged lack of will and sincerity to resolve the conflict on the part of the government. He urged the communities of Elafwein district to strive for achieving peace. In this regard, Abdurrahman Irro endorsed Burao Peace Conference for the reconciliation of Elafwein communities.
It seems that the government is watching these people kill each other to the end. The government has shown lack of efforts and sincerity. It seems that the government's decision is for the conflict to continue.
Another subject related to security is the rumored formation of armed opposition groups in some parts of the country, like in the west and also in Senak region. The chairman delivered a passionate plea for peace and strongly opposed the formation of armed dissent groups.
Today our country does not need instability. Today our country does not need insecurity. Today our country does not need rebel groups. Today our country does not need a dictator. The dictator is who creates the rebels. I reject the formation of an armed rebel group in the country's east and west. Abdullah, what about the leader of Khartoum State who attended the conference and I'm told he received support from the party? Could you tell us more about that?
Indeed, Ali Khalif Grade has attended and spoken at the conference and called for inclusivity in Somaliland's politics. He gained much needed support from the leader of Somaliland's opposition party, Waddani, Abdurrahman Irro. Abdurrahman Irro urged the government to complete and implement the accord that was reached with Khartoum Group in 2017. He called for the amendment of the constitution of the land to achieve an inclusive polity that's fair to every citizen.
The lack of implementation of the accord is meant to push away Khartoum, to address the imbalance of the government branches, to create a united citizens, to attain an inclusive nation and government. The constitution, which is the political framework, must be amended so that it can include everyone. That was our reporter Abdullahi Hassan, who was following up that story for us.